Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Right, let me share the screen then. Yeah, how was the day?
Yeah, it is good, ma'am. How is your day, ma'am?
Well, fine. It was good. Maybe this is the last session for you people for today.
We were given some homework also. Yeah.
Oh, you are also having some homework. That's nice to listen.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, what happened to the content? Let me try again because maybe there is a problem in screen sharing. Don't know what is the problem. Okay, anyhow, we were discussing about product mix, right? So let it come. Meanwhile, we will proceed with this one at least. Or else I'll take attendance meanwhile. Five. Roll number 5. 9.
Present, ma'am.
Yeah, 11. 11 is also there. 21. 24.
Present, ma'am.
28. 31. 33.
Present, ma'am. 33.
35. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 47. Oh, no one is there. 48. 51. 54. 56. No. Okay, the strength is very less for today. 63.
Present, ma'am.
67. 78. 88. 95. 96. 97. 100. 103. 105. 108. 109. 110. 111. 120.
Present, ma'am.
Yeah, 120.
Ma'am,
So this
51.
is
I
only
joined
strength
late,
for today.
ma'am.
Ah, no.
Ma'am, 51.
50?
51, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll give 51.
You also present.
Okay. Whether screen is there or not. Still it is not. Okay. Maybe something went wrong. You're able to see the screen?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No. Still it is not there. Yeah, now it is okay, right? You're able to see now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe network is slow, but full signals are there. Right, no issue. So we were there discussing about the maybe customization is over, and even we entered into product mix, right? So in the product mix, we even finished about the width, depth, length, and consistency, right? We were with decisions, product line decisions, right? Product policy we finished, and all these things we finished. We were there with product line decisions. That is related to line stretching, line filling, line pruning, right? Those are the elements what we were discussing. So what it is exactly? We discussed downward stretch, right? Yesterday we finished only that part. Downward stretch we finished. Now we need to discuss about the upward stretch. When the organization or a company will feel to have an upward stretch, right? In the downward stretch, we even discussed about the risk factor which is involved. That company may lose some of its maybe the value what it is having, right? And also it will maybe undertake downward stretch when it has to withstand the competition, and also when there is a very strong growth prospects in the lower end. Only then it is going to release a lower version, or it will go the maybe it will reduce its price, and accordingly it will offer the product to the lower end category. Then what is upward stretch? Upward stretch is increasing the price, quality, and the image what the organization is having. Right? What is it? What they exactly want to do, right? If you're asking about that aspect, see, upward stretch is adopted by the organizations when they are already stabilized in the market. At the middle level or whatever position they are in, right? They are comfortable. Their brand name is good. People are recognizing. Recall and recognition capacity, recognition factors of that product are very well. Now they want to expand their business, not maybe horizontally. Instead, they want to move vertical, upward. This is something what an organization is taking a risk. They don't know whether they are able to withstand the competition, whether they can understand the high-end consumer, whether the high-end consumer will accept them or not, right? Even acceptance is also a problem because already they are branded as low. When they wanted to move to the upward market, whether they are able to sustain or not, it is also one of the risks what they have. But still, they definitely will try, right? Because upward stretch will increase the brand name of the organization. They are positioning themselves at the higher end, right? In the higher end, they wanted to move to. They need to withstand the competition. They need to convince the consumer. They need to understand the market equally, right? They also need to concentrate on their brand image, right? They also have to concentrate on their brand image. So what happens with all these things? How much they need to invest? How they can project, right? So some of these factors are there where the organization need to concentrate. See, for example, take Gillette. When Gillette entered into the, okay, most of you people know about Gillette, right? You tell me how Gillette has moved downward and also upward, because it is the best example for two-way stretching. Can anybody explain what Gillette products are?
Gillette products are
Shaving
cream,
merchandise, ma'am.
Mm?
cream, ma'am. Shaving cream.
Creams are
Toothpaste.
also there. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. That's it.
Shaving
Okay,
Blades,
two
ma'am.
foams,
products.
bath
You
wash.
remember about two products.
Yes, ma'am.
Blades, ma'am.
Yes, even blades are also there. First, they entered the market with blades only. Yes. What do you think? How they are able to build the brand for maybe all these years? Do you think the moment they enter the market, they were positioned themselves as a high-end product?
No, ma'am. I think.
First, they entered normally. It was just a startup company. They started only normally, right? Only then they started building their brand. You take any world class or MNCs, right? They start initially with something small. Slowly, they move upward. They increase their margins. They increase their market, right? They increase the quality of the product. Even quality of the product was there initially, but they always wanted to project themselves with greater features, good quality, good image. This is how the upward stretch happens. Going downward stretch is more risky than going upward stretch. When you're going upward, you're already maintaining what base you have, and slowly you will introduce one product at the high end and you wanted to manage it. Once you stabilize there, again you will go or take next step. This is the way how they keep on moving upward. See, jeans, take jeans. What exactly it is? When it is introduced, do you think it is the world class brand? For attendance, kindly you can rest assured I'll take even at the last also, so don't worry about your attendance. We'll continue with the class first. At the last I'll take attendance. Okay, yeah, right. Let us see. Do you think jeans is the topmost brand? Previously, jeans was never preferred by all.
Yes, ma'am.
Only then, right? Only then, at the later stages only, they are able to denim and all, right? See, every product has got a history. In the process of building the history, right? The future, they are developing. That what happens with the upward stretch. And what is when they are stabilized already, then they will adopt for two-way stretch. Two-way stretch is adopted by the organizations only to fill, that's it. They don't want any segment to be left over, right? They are already there at the upward stretch, also at the downward stretch, products are there, but still they wanted to fill the complete lines. They don't want to give any scope to anybody to enter into the market. and they wanted to have more market share. That is the main reason why organizations will go in both the ways, upward stretch and also downward stretch. And most probably, two-way stretch is, it can be adopted by the necessity products, where on a regular basis, FMCG products. Most of the FMCG products, if you see, they will have a two-way stretch. Else, they go only, organizations prefer going upward stretch. Very rarely when the market is saturated or when the competition is very tough, where they don't have any other alternative. In all such cases, they wanted to release the downward stretch and they wanted to capture the market at the downward stretch when they feel that the market is very attractive. Right? So these are all the stretchings. Then what about filling? Line filling. It is simply to fill, that's it. Gaps are there and we never have to sit silent. Some other way, we definitely need to, maybe we can, what I can say is making the market recognize us, remember us. It's just saying that, yes, even we are there in the market. We are into manufacturing. It is not that we are silent and we are doing only with one or two products. Occasionally, with simple modifications, they keep on releasing. Right? That's the reason I've taken this example, Maruti. You don't find any difference between Alto, Zen and 800. But still, they introduced 3 different models. Only for namesake, maybe, for example, take Alto. How many people used Alto already? First, we used to have 800, Maruti 800. That's the first car after Ambassador, which has ruled the Indian roads, right? Completely Indian roads were filled with Maruti 800. So people, Ambassador and 800 are the only choices what they had at the normal category. Rest of all are belonging to high-end category, right? High-end. Maruti 800 is the one which is preferred by most, and because Ambassador is preferred by politicians. A small car, just happy. Anybody, if they are having a Maruti 800, they felt really happy, prestige, everything was there. But later on, they introduced Alto. And again, Zen. Again, a modified version of Maruti 800. In between, you don't find any much difference because Alto already everybody has used. Later, when Zen is introduced, even the upper lower category preferred Zen, right? And also middle category preferred Zen. And later again, to only revise the memories of many old people who are comfortable driving Maruti 800, right? For their sake, they don't want to lose even the older generations, and they don't want to leave 800. 800 vanish from the market because that is how Maruti has entered the Indian market. So again, they introduced 800. There is no necessity, truly speaking. People have moved out of all these things and we have n number of brands now. N number of brands. But still Maruti released 800. They said that a new 800. And if you observe the sales when it introduced 800, if you observe the sales, they were really good. Maruti did not expect that people will be buying. So much market is there still for 800. Out of interest, out of curiosity, all the old generation people, they again went for Maruti 800 because it's memory. The same thing even was captured. If you say the childhood memories, this is the same emotion which is used by Paperboat also. Anyone know about Paperboat? Even
Yes,
their
ma'am.
concept is filling. What do you know about Paperboat? Just tell me what anybody knows about paper boat.
Ma'am, paperboat is a fruit juice, ma'am. It's packed in paper package, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Like fruit, mainly anar, ma'am.
Yes. So many
Pomegranate.
flavors are there.
Mm.
Can you
Like
tell
Healthy drinks.
anybody can tell the flavors, whatever flavors we have?
apple, pomegranate,
That's it.
Goa.
Yeah.
Orange,
Mhm.
orange, ma'am.
Mhm. Still.
Peach
Orange,
flavor,
grape.
ma'am. Guava.
Mhm.
And also some lassi flavor as well, ma'am.
Yes, they are the things what you need to mention, not about fruits. When you talk about paper boat, we need to talk about the old juices, right?
Yes.
Or
They are coming up with
liquid
authentic Indian
flavors
taste
like
juices.
jeera water, lassis, right? And a few other drinks. We have a few traditional drinks, right? All those things are there. Do you know what is the concept? How they started this paper boat and all? Anybody knows the history of paper boat, how it started, and what is the basic idea behind the starting of paper boat with all other traditional juices? No one?
No, ma'am.
See, what happened is
No, ma'am.
four friends are there, right?
Okay.
I'll tell only glimpses of it, but you go through it online and know about Paperboat. It's a good experience, right? If you even happen to see the ads, maybe for the next class, I'll give you few details, more details about Paperboat, how they marketed and all these things, right? First, now let me tell, because this is the best example even for line filling also, because they just kept on filling the line. That's it. One concept they have taken and they started filling with complete products, whatever they could identify, wherever they are able to find a traditional juice or concept or anything, they keep on filling the line, right? So I'll tell you, four friends were there. They've returned from US, studied there, returned from US and wanted to start business. They had n number of ideas. All these four people, they had n number of ideas, but they wanted to be attached. They wanted to start something which will capture the mind of people. When they came to India, all their relatives, the elders, everybody, they started talking. They started maybe these people, they started recollecting how they have spent their childhood, and even those people, they started talking about how the life has changed, because we are not able to understand what our grandparents are doing. All those are villagers. They don't know much about this technology and how fast the world is moving, the type of education they are having, what they are talking, what they are playing with, because nobody are playing the old games now, right? Nobody are playing with the boats. Nobody are enjoying rain, right? If there is rain, everybody are afraid that now season for diseases, right? This is the
Yes,
this is
yes.
the this is the what this is what
Fact.
we always think, right? But that was not the case. Even when we were kids, we used to enjoy a lot in rain. Books, almost all the books were boats, right? This is the way even we enjoyed. All these things they missed in a discussion. A huge gathering was there, and in this discussion everybody were discussing about how they played, and they were recollecting the memories and everything. In that gathering there was a comparison and some sort of discussions, huge, maybe heavy discussions went on about the lifestyles and everything. Then all these people, they got an idea, okay, what we are eating, what we are drinking, if you say that they are not healthy, then what is healthy? Then all the old generation, they started, this is what we need to drink. This gives this one. This is the taste of it. Few people, they don't know the taste of many drinks, what the elders used to have prepare in the house itself. Simply, that's a simple process. Lemon juice. We don't require any lemon flavor and all. It's a natural one. We can prepare it. Just add sugar, one squeeze lemon, stir it and drink it, right? This simple thing, why do you have to go for a preservative? Simple things are there. Jeera water, how helpful it is, right? So like that, when they thought, okay, let us introduce this itself. We have a soft drink market which is highly, of course, it is widespread, but nobody is offering the traditional drinks. We will go organic, we will go traditional, and let us see how it will click. So paper boat, the name also is old. Why they have chosen this name paper boat is, this is the reason exactly. Playing, memory, all the memories. That is the reason they started this one, and they don't want to introduce, if you talk about the marketing strategy, what they adopted when they wanted to introduce all these drinks, they did not choose rural areas. Even today, if you go to rural sector, you won't find paper boat, because their target customers were not those people. They wanted to introduce all these drinks to the urban category, especially the urban category, to the high society. That's the reason they introduced this product in metropolitan cities only for the first time. In airport, in railway stations, like that. Only in specified stores. This is where first they introduced, and they had a special contract with the IT sector, and they supplied paper board to IT sector people. When they had all these, when they tasted all these drinks and all, first they did not like, but what they have done, in the advertisement and all, they have taken all those memories, and they published stories. They invited stories, what Maggie has done. Even Maggie invited stories, right? You can write your own recipe. Equally, even paper boat invited that concept. You can write your story, your memory. When you are drinking this one, when you're tasting this one, what you are able to recollect. This way it started. And now paper boat slowly it is capturing the market. I don't think it is still very good, but it is able to. Few drinks are there, traditional drinks are there, which people are preferring. They don't want to use normal bottles because their concept is old, traditional and all. That's the reason a Tetra Pak is used, and only in that one they are using it. Even the shape they wanted to differentiate from all others. Not a rectangular one, right? A tin shaped one, but it must be different. So they have chosen even that packing also. From packing, labeling, coloring, the color combination, if you see the color combinations, they were simple and elegant, right? That is a concentrate, maybe that is the basic idea what they had when they started paper boat. Go through all the ads, also go through the history, maybe the background of paper boat. You'll know how they started the product, what is the vision they are having, how these people are able to think about all these things, and what is the response rate of customers, how they responded, what is the feedback they had, and how people are moving. Even though many people are maybe the youth are not preferring paper boat, if you see most of the elders, they are liking those drinks. because now they are unable to do, so at least they are taking it. And now the kids, parents are also giving it to kids because they wanted their kids to taste. And maybe in the near future, we could see paperboard having more sales. Now they are also thinking to introduce the same in semi-urban areas. Now it was there only up to urban areas, metropolitan cities and urban areas. Now they are thinking even to go semi-urban, because rural still it is out of question, because nobody will prefer paperboard, because they think that all these are the drinks what they can prepare in their houses in 2 seconds. Then what is the need to have all these things, right? But they are maintaining and they are restricting these products to be sold for urban and semi-urban. So this is about paperboard. Many other details are there. Maybe next time when the time comes, we discuss about the strategic formulations and all, what they have done and how they have done. Okay. So now line modernization, that's the next line decision. What is line modernization? Featuring, pruning. Pruning means removal. Modernization means you're changing, bringing some changes. Featuring, only changing certain features. Sometimes what is happening is, see, the line when it is becoming old, monotonous, some sort of monotony will be developed among the marketers and also among the users. So to avoid all such monotony, they will stop manufacturing it. They will change some features, some sort of alterations they will make to the line. That means they may introduce some varieties. The design will change. Something or the other will change. The shape of the product will change. Like that, some sort of changes will be there. And if any product is not giving, when it is not still attractive in the market and there is no scope for that product to be attractive and nothing can be done with that, in that case you'll go for line pruning. Line pruning means removing, reducing the line, contracting the line, right? So you are reducing or removing completely the products which are unprofitable. You don't have any sort of profit. So Qualys, the example what I've taken is Qualys. You are not finding Qualys models now. Once it was popular, but now it is not able to withstand the market competition, right? Qualys was one of the good vehicles. People preferred it, but later on, when all other maybe cars came into the market, it has lost its charisma. Okay, so this is how it is. Line stretching, you have downward stretch, you have upward stretch, you also have two-way stretch. Then line filling, simply filling the line so that there is no gap, there is no untouched market. Line filling is adopted by those organizations which are already having all the categories and they don't have any idea of going beyond that line. So they go for line filling. And line pruning, of course, the unprofitable products are removed from the product line because maintaining them is really a burden. So this is, any doubts in this one? Any more clarifications need to be given? No? Then I'll move to the next one. This is packing. Okay. Of course, you know about packing. I won't be taking much time for explaining all these things. So packing is a cover, a wrapper, right? Wrapper, where a product is packed. See, 10% of the retail, 10% of the retail price is always spent on packing. The complete packing necessities were definitely spent by that 10%. Okay, so what type of packings you have? You have consumer packing and industrial packing. Consumer packing discusses about convenience of consumer. It is designed for the consumers, right? Convenience, appeal, marketing consideration, and if any sort of delays, right? And Industrial packing, it is handling, convenience, protection, and maybe at the time of transportation, whatever convenience you require and safety precautions you require. For that, the packing is designed separately for industrial goods and also for consumer goods. Okay, what are the functions? Means the primary function is presentation, protection. Oh, sorry. It is preservance. Next one, economy, convenience, right? So these are the 5 primary functions. It should be attractive and eye-catching. Only then customers will prefer your product. If the packing is dull, people think that it doesn't have any value. Quality is cheap. Maybe it is damaged, it's old stock. These are all the ideas what they get. So presentation must be very good. And the actual purpose of packing is protection, right? So it should protect whatever it is. We need the packing should differ for solid things and for liquid things, for glass items. So different type of materials are there. According to the material, right, the packing should differ. Few chemicals are there. When they catch air and all, definitely it is a problem. So packing should be different for them. So every product need to be protected safely. And preservation, it need to be preserved. The original color, quality, flavor, everything, right? They need to be protected well. And it should be economic also, not to be too costly. The product price is less, whereas your packing cost is more, means definitely it is not advisable. So it should be economic and convenience. Convenience to handle. It should be light and also handling should be easy, right? What are the secondary packing functions? Containment, that is pre-measured, pre-weighed, and then placed in box. Sometimes what happens is the product is too heavy, where your product is unable to bear the packing is unable to bear the weight. That is not serving the purpose. So that definitely we need to check the weight. And identification. What is identification? It has to help the product to identify what it is exactly. For example, if glass items are there, definitely marking will be there. Upside down, glass is there, handle with care, right? So such things definitely are required. Suitability. It always need to suit with the product. It always need to give the same impression what the product is, what is the value product has got in the mind of customer, and how he is going to look for the packing. And labeling should be prompt. It should promote the sales and it should be designed well. Labeling should be designed well and it should be easy to handle. Easy to handle. That is what is expected from the packing. Then what are the factors which will affect? Means physical characteristics. Physical characteristics. Physically, what the product is, what is the purpose of the product, how it is moved, to where it is moved, how many people will handle it, right? All these things we need to consider. Language, color and size is also important, because when you're going international, every color is represented with different things. So no, sizes definitely will differ. Policy matters will be there. So know all those things. And language is also important. If you only are printing in your own language, maybe if you send it to international, they may not understand, right? So where you are sending, how your packing should be. Also, these factors we need to consider. And it again, we need to go where we need to see the economy. What is the cost? And what type of container you are using, whether that container is having any restrictions there, whether any policy matters are there, how you are maybe sending it, right? All these things matters. And convenience, again, convenience comes here, whatever the market is, whether national or international. Okay. When packing is done properly, when you're taking care of packing, it also includes labeling and marking. Labeling is the printed matter. Marking is some sort of identification what you're giving. Some sort of identifications. I said glass need to be marked. And if any safety measures need to be taken care of, you will also mark that. Highly poisonous. Sometimes you have to mark all these things. Okay, when it is to be preserved, refrigerated, okay, or when it is to be there only with normal temperature, mention it. All these things we need to mention. And how many types of labeling is there means you are going to label the brand, you are going to label the grade of the product, and all other necessary information which you wanted to provide, like name, price, ingredients, any precautions about the manufacturer, right? And about all other protective measures they have to take. So whatever you wanted to mention as per the standard procedures, all that information need to be labeled on the packing, right? And depending upon the type of packing or the precautions you need to take about packing, you also will mention them in the form of a label. Overweight, you also need to think about pilferage, the breakage, moisture and temperature, right? All these things also you are going to label, you are going to write the type of precautions they have to take. Warning signs, danger signs, right? All these things, warning and danger are marking. When you're talking about any other precautions to be taken, that is labeling. They're labeling it. Okay. Signs and maybe any identification marks need to be marked. So labeling and marking are really important. Okay. So then finally, what are the functions of packing? Packing is not only a protection. It is not only communicating something, some information. It is not meant only to print some information, but it is also serving other functions like promoting and selling the product. How it promotes? What is being promoted here? Right? If the packing is attractive, colorful, it will be eye-catchy and appealing to the customers. Automatically, customers will value that product more. So it will create a promotional value for the product. If it is well designed, that design itself is a powerful selling device because it helps the product to stand out from the competitors. What Paperboat has done, right? And it also must have mixed bundling, because packing different products or services together, packing is a mixed bundling. It is not just serving, it is not just giving the product to you. Also, it offers certain services. Right? When you're doing it, automatically people will feel, yes, this is what they are doing. Some extra, that pack can be used for something else. Right? And sometimes 2 or more similar products are placed on sale and they are packed neatly in one thing, a container or like that they'll give. So that is how packing is helping in promoting and selling the product. It also will define the product identity because it promotes the image such as prestige, convenience, status, and it also advertises the product. And the third one, when you're talking about providing information, how it is providing information means that it is used for directions, upward, downward. It also mentions the contents of the product, of that pack, about the guarantees, about the nutritional values, right? Or about the potential hazards, problems, what you may face if you're not taking proper care of that product, if you're not handling it properly. And sometimes product packing, it also expresses, attracts the lifestyle, because most of the customers' lifestyles are different. So what they prefer. So it should analyze the customer's lifestyles, the size, convenience, carrying convenience, almost all these things we need to remember. We need to keep in mind when we are designing the packing. And lastly, maybe the next one is ensuring safety, right? Safe usage. There never should be misusage of the product. Okay, there must be child-proof caps, no tampering resistant packages. All these things we need to use to safeguard the product. And product also need to be protected when it is shipped, when it is stored, or when it is displayed, right? No breakage and spoiling should be there. Breakage and spoilage definitely will damage the brand image of the product itself. So we need to be careful enough. Right? So these are all about the functions of packing. I went fast. Do you have any doubts, Ma? Because I don't think much explanation is required, as you people already know about this one. And it is easily understandable, so I didn't stop anywhere and I didn't use many of the examples here. Is it clear, or I need to explain any other point here in packing and labeling, marking? No? Kindly respond to your roll calls now. Fast, we will make it fast because already time up. First B section I'm calling. 63.
Present, ma'am.
Yeah, 63 already was there. 67.
Present, ma'am.
78.
Present, ma'am.
88.
Present, ma'am.
95. 96. 97.
Present, ma'am.
100. 103. 105. 108. 109. 110.
108, ma'am.
Yeah, given ma. 108 given.
Ma'am, 103 present, ma'am.
110.
110. Okay.
111 present, ma'am.
111. 120 present. Yes.
Present, ma'am.
33 also present, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
once again,
35
I
present.
call A section now. 5.
Present,
5
ma'am.
already there.
Present.
9. 11.
Kavita,
9 is there already, right? 11. 21. 24.
Present, ma'am.
28. 31. 33 is there. 35.
24. Present, ma'am.
40. 41.
Present, ma'am.
42. 43. 44.
Present, ma'am.
45. 47.
Present, ma'am.
48. 47%. Okay. 48. 51.
Present, ma'am.
54, 51 present.
Ma'am, 44.
44 given, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
56. Okay, right.
Ma'am, have you
35
marked
present, ma'am.
103 present?
Sorry.
Have you marked 103 present?
103.
3.
103.
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
you did not respond 103.
Ma'am,
Yes, now I
97.
got it.
Responded after.
Your voice is
Ma'am,
not audible.
24.
24 given.
Ma'am, 97.
Ma'am,
97 given.
Ma'am, 35.
35 given. I'll read out 11, 24, 5, 11, 24, 9, 33, 35, 63, 88, 120, 51, 63, 67, 78, 88, 97, 108, 110, 111, 120, 103, 5, 9, 24, 40, 41, 44, 47. These are the numbers what I have given. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
21.
5, ma'am.
Sorry.
21. ma'am.
21,
28, ma'am.
28.
5, ma'am.
5 already given. Okay, right. I'll end the meeting then. Thank you all. Good day.
Thank you, ma'am.